Hi everybody, PJ here, and today we're at Wally's, I'll put my teeth in, Wally's Quarry Landfill, the home of the stink, and we are here to try and stop the stink. There's quite a few people knocking about, protesting about the smell, and I'm here with my good friend DJ. So let's have a look and see what's happening. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police liaison officers here at the moment. So there's quite a big police presence. As you can tell, everybody that's coming past is, or not everybody, but most people that are coming past are giving it some beeping on the old horn. And today we've got Officer
PC Mawson.
PC, what, sorry?
Mawson.
Are you from around here, my old?
Stafford.
Stafford? So what do you reckon to all this? What do you think to all this? You think the smell's nice?
Well, I'm just here to facilitate a peaceful protest.
A peaceful protest. What do you think to the smell?
I'm here to facilitate a peaceful protest.
Yeah, but don't you think it smells?
I can smell it, yes.
Yeah. Not very pleasant, is it?
Well, that's not for me to say, is it?
What? You can't tell whether it smells pleasant or not. There's
obviously the community got concerns. We're here to facilitate that protest.
But you came down for your first conversation with the community was we're going to do one 5-step procedure, and then you know the consequences. That's the first conversation we had with the protesters. Our peaceful protest is wherever we want it to be, because under the Ziegler ruling, under the Article 10 and 11 of the Human Rights Act, we have the right to sit across there. And don't you start coming down once again, starting to intimidate the protesters by threatening arrest just on arrival. So take it down a little bit. Go back up to inspectors and tell them reduce your anxieties. Because as we said, we are taking our right for a peaceful protest under Article 10, the right to express and the freedom of assembly. So think about that when you come to arrest me, please.
What's your name, young man?
Joe Cairns, my name.
Where do you live now?
I live a mile away.
A mile away, and I'm assuming you can stink the stink from your place?
Every day. Daily basis, every day. It's one of the worst smells you can think about.
And how long's this been going on?
4, 5, probably up to 6 years. But so this last 12 months, it's been the worst ever.
Right.
It really has, and this is why we've got the support of the whole community coming along and helping us.
So how long's the protest been going on?
The protest started with a guy called Nathan Wintz who chained himself to the gates.
Right.
Took direct action. From then on,
Then run over.
he was arrested. And then also they started more protests. We then became more taking direct action.
Right.
We've gone down the route of the petitions, we've gone down the route of all the marches and going to the local politicians and so forth. And it's all fell on deaf ears. All fell on deaf ears.
Yeah.
So we're now taking it to the next step. We're taking direct action, which we have been doing for the past 6 months. Some of us have been arrested on the Trade Union Act. We're at the landfill side.
Yeah.
It's not a trade union picket line. It's the community coming together. So we all got arrested, and also then we went to the courts and so forth, and all the bail conditions to stay away, and then all the cases got discontinued because the Ziegler ruling states that we have the right of the Article 10 and 11 of the Human Rights Act, the right to assemble, and the right to freedom of expression. So,
and they're still building new houses around here, aren't they?
oh, the brand new houses right next to it.
Who the hell would buy a house next to a stinking landfill?
We used to have Russian oligarchs buying 10s and 20s of them and then renting them out. So that's why they'll sell any houses in this area because it's a nice area. And if people aren't aware of the stink, they're going to go and buy them, aren't they?
So a lot of them are buying them and then renting them out to other people.
They are rent to buy to rent.
I don't know.
Very nice to see you down here, and looking forward to you coming along.
Yes, well, my friend DJ's knocking about somewhere. I don't know where he is.
Looking for his drone.
Is what, sorry?
Thanks a lot for your support.
Yeah, well, that's what we've come down for.
Take care.
All right, and you, mate.
The police
So, what's your name?
Mine, Paul. Just push
Paul? Yeah, no, I only want your first name.
Paul,
mate.
yeah.
So what do you think a bit solution to...
The Environment Agency is the problem.
The Environment Agency is the problem?
They are definitely the problem. When that court, in High Court, they said it's, they had to get the monitors down to a certain level by the end of January. Why would the Environment Agency go and overturn that decision? They went to court on a couple of issues, and that was one of the issues. So now the judge has turned around and said that they don't have to get it down in any time. So
they're given
it's all been
no time limit to do it.
No time.
Have they still got to do it?
No.
They haven't got
It's
to
all
do
gone.
it.
It's all gone. Why would the Environment Agency go there and overturn a decision in High Court or appeal against it?
I don't know how they can. I don't know how they can overturn a High Court decision. To be honest,
They just appealed against that.
they appealed against it in court.
They appealed against it in court, which basically they were doing what this company wanted them to do. So now they didn't have to get it down to that level. Otherwise, what would the Higher Court have done in January at the end if they still got the old law in place? They had to get that monitor down to a certain place, and they couldn't do it.
No.
They couldn't. The Environment Agency told me personally they couldn't do it. Claire Dennis. She told me at a meeting at Bradwell that monitor was not coming down to the acceptable levels. And then they'd go court. That despicable.
Yeah, but it's all right if you don't live here.
Well, we don't live here, it's great, it doesn't affect you.
Yeah, exactly.
There's thousands of us that have just been...
Yeah, she's
poisoned
just been telling me how much money they've raised and given air fresheners to all sorts of people. And
What about the hospitals?
Yeah.
The staff in the hospital and all staffs. The colleges, the school, the nurseries.
the nursing homes.
Nursing homes. I mean, open your windows. You can't open your window because the stinks outside at times.
Yeah.
You know, so well, it's in the middle of summer when it's boiling hot. I've been through it last summer.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping I'm going to be moving. I've got a house that I can move into. I'm just waiting for it to be done. So I'm hoping to get a little bit further away. Then I might get it once a week instead of bloody 6 times a week.
But they're even building new houses nearby, aren't they?
Just up the road. Yeah.
Who'd buy one of them?
Someone from out the area, I guess.
Yeah, but you'd still come along and have a look, wouldn't you?
You would hope so, or are they buying them to let them? I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of this. I don't know.
But they're not going to get very good rental money in an area that stinks like this. And I bet they're not cheap houses, are they?
I bet they're 200,000, surely they got. It's got to be some big money
Yeah.
on them houses.
Well, 300,000 round our end for a new detached house. Over 300,000.
It's got to be. And the poor buggers on that Gallagher estate, they bought these houses for big money.
Yeah.
And then suddenly, who allowed this to tip this rubbish, this kind of material into here in the first place?
Yeah.
Originally, it was just like a building rubble.
Right.
So who overturned
But that's not a
that?
problem, is it?
No, it's what's been done since.
Yeah. So do you have a list of the materials that's being dumped here?
We have been told what's been done to it, but proving it's another matter.
Right, because obviously you can't get anywhere on site, can you?
It's just all landfill waste.
Yeah, it's not good. And how deep was this? This isn't a landfill, this is a mountain.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if we have a look now, it looks like an old pit tip at the moment, doesn't it?
And how that was double the size, triple the size deeper.
Yeah.
Than what it is high.
Now, I mean, if you live in this neck of the woods, or where I'm from, you know what a pit tip is. It's where they tipped all the spoil from the coal mines. And this looks just like that, really does, doesn't it?
Look, it's mountain climbing.
Yeah. He'll need oxygen by the time he gets to the top, won't he? Well, he probably need oxygen anyway, because
Look at him, he's knackered. He needs a bench halfway up.
Yeah. You need oxygen anyway, don't you? With
Oh, this ain't right.
No.
How can thousands and thousands of complaints be made, and then a judge in the court, in High Court, can overturn it against all them thousand? You know, that's not democracy.
Makes a mockery, doesn't it?
Yeah, the whole system is a scandal.
Yeah.
The whole system.
But that's nothing new, is it?
No, this is part of this country, isn't it?
Well, I think it's part of any country, really. I think they have this all over the world, don't they?
Yeah.
Clipboard out.
Yeah. Hey?
You know?
Clipboard out.
Has he? He's got his clipboard out.
It's got PPA on as well.
It's the little people that don't matter.
It's certainly seen, well it is, it's 100% true.
Yeah.
We don't matter.
So, do you think this MP is going to get re-elected?
The last MP, do you know, there doesn't seem to be much difference between the last Labour MP and this guy.
Is this guy a Tory?
He's a Conservative MP. First time for a long time they've been in this area. It's always been Labour area, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's the same where I live. First time since Bassett Law was, you know, since they got Bassett Law District Council and everything, it's the first time we've ever had a Tory MP.
Yeah, and he has said a few things in Parliament, so he got to be seen to be doing things, but quite honestly, I don't believe he's got any power whatsoever. I thought the idea of voting an MP in was they would have some kind of powers to change things, but all he does is able to do, what I can see, is ask questions to certain, and then just when the answers come back, just leave it as that. Well, no.
No, you got to
Let's
keep
give
pushing.
Boris a load of trouble in Parliament and keep on and keep on and keep on.
Yeah, keep pushing.
But if I'd known Boris was in Blackpool last week at the 2-day conference, I would have went there and I would have took these signs, and I would have tried to go where he was.
Yeah.
When he was running along the beach, I would have been running after him, but
On your
security
bike?
would have stopped me.
Chasing him on your
no,
push
I can
bike?
run. I can run.
All right. Yeah, but you can't talk very well while you're running.
No.
Go on a bike,
I
it's
don't think
easier.
he was very fast anyway.
No. Mind you, I think he's a reasonably fit guy, though.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell. I'll have to race him one day.
I don't think you get much chance.
You wouldn't get near him, would you?
No.
He'd have security all over him.
Yeah.
But no, Boris can drive past here, Stoke-on-Trent, to go to Blackpool. Hey,
And not
he
call
knows
in.
about the issues going on here, but he doesn't even call in.
Yeah. I mean, he'd come up the M6, wouldn't he?
Yes, I would think so. He'd have to, wouldn't he?
Unless he flew there.
Unless he flew.
Big airport at Blackpool, you know.
Maybe he done that, yeah.
Yeah.
He might have done that.
Yeah, massive airport at Blackpool.
Yeah.
I've flown into there, you fly out past the tower, out to sea, and then come in over the top of the amusement park.
Have you?
Yeah, and land.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
I've only ever been Manchester Airport.
Yeah, it's an old World War II airstrip.
Oh wow. I'd like to see that.
Well, most of them are. I mean, Adolf Hitler, the patron saint of British aviation, really. Well, it's true. I mean, we wouldn't have any of these,
Yeah.
or very few of these airports and airstrips if it weren't for the Second World War. I mean, all the big airports are ex-RAF places from the war.
Wow. Yeah. When you look at it, 100%.
I mean,
yeah.
Manchester is where they taught the original parachute regiments to parachute. They originally did the parachute training at Manchester.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant knowledge.
And then they're at Brize Norton now, RAF Brize Norton.
Wow.
But I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember where they went before they went to Bryce Norton. Right, I'm gonna go and
Thank you very much, sir.
All
Enjoy
right,
it.
catch you later.
Do I go on Facebook?
Oh, you'll be on Facebook.